Hey, I forgot my toothpaste. Can I borrow yours?
Sure.
So, I've been thinking about something that's been on a lot of fans' minds lately. What if we get a fourth installment in the Princess Switch series? I mean, after all the drama and the Christmas cheer that we've seen in the previous films, wouldn't it be exciting to dive back into that world? Imagine the possibilities! But before we jump into that rabbit hole, let's quickly recap what we've got so far. In the first Princess Switch, we were introduced to our charming doppelgangers, the baker from Chicago, Stacy DeNovo, and the future queen of Belgravia, Lady Margaret. Vanessa Hudgens did an amazing job playing both roles, and the concept itself was just too fun to resist. The story continued to unfold with the second and third films, bringing in more twists and turns, and even a third character, Fiona, who added a deliciously mischievous layer to the story. The Princess Switch 3 Romancing the Star just dropped on Netflix, and it was filled with all the Christmas magic we could ask for. This time we saw Margaret, now Queen of Montenegro, and Stacy working with Fiona to recover a stolen priceless relic. Talk about high stakes! But what does that mean for a potential Princess Switch 4? Could it change everything we thought we knew about this franchise? Let's talk about the characters for a moment. If there's a fourth film, it's pretty safe to assume we'll see Vanessa Hudgens reprising her roles. I mean, come on, how could they do it without her? Imagine the hijinks that would ensue with all three characters back on screen. We could potentially see more of Fiona's shady dealings from the previous film, especially since she rekindled her relationship with Peter. What kind of trouble could they get into together? I can't help but get excited thinking about it, but here's where things get interesting. The end of the Princess Switch 3 left us with a few open threads. There's potential for love stories like the blossoming romance between Fiona and Peter. And let's not forget about the possibility of a royal wedding. With Queen Margaret and Kevin's relationship still blooming, it could make for a delightful plot point. Just imagine the chaos that could ensue with wedding planning, especially with Fiona's knack for finding trouble. Now, what if I told you there's some intriguing speculation brewing about a potential pregnancy storyline? Yeah, you heard that right. While it might sound a bit cliché at first glance, just imagine the layers of excitement and anticipation it could bring to the table. In the context of a romantic comedy, this twist could serve as a delightful source of humor and drama. Just think about how much fun it would be to see the characters navigate the complex waters of impending parenthood, balancing the demands of royal duties with their personal lives. This mix of responsibilities and emotions has the potential to create a treasure trove of both laughter and heartfelt moments, making it an engaging plot point that could resonate with audiences. Wouldn't it be fascinating to watch them juggle everything while finding joy and connection in the chaos? While we're on the topic of relationships, let's take a moment to discuss the potential for character development. If they do go ahead with a fourth film, it could offer a chance for more depth. We could explore Fiona's character beyond her mischievous persona. How has she changed since the first move? Has she truly mended her relationship with her mother Bianca? The series has already shown us how important these connections are, so it would be fascinating to see how Fiona's journey continues to unfold. Now let's pivot a bit. If Netflix does decide to greenlight a fourth movie, the timing could be crucial. Historically, all previous films have been released in November, just in time for the holiday season, creating that perfect atmosphere for family viewing. If there's a chance for a fourth film, wouldn't it be ideal to see it premiere in November 2024? That would line up perfectly with the series' tradition, rekindling the magic and excitement that fans have come to expect. Plus, releasing it during this festive time would not only capture the attention of dedicated followers, but also attract new viewers looking for heartwarming content to enjoy during the holidays, ensuring that the spirit of the season remains vibrant and alive for everyone involved. But here's the thing. As of now, Netflix hasn't officially announced a fourth installment. Can you believe that? Fans are left in the dark, eagerly speculating about what might come next. It's a frustrating position to be in, especially after the joy and excitement of the earlier films. So while it seems unlikely that we'll hear any news soon, we can still hold on to hope. And let's be real for a moment, if they decide not to go for a fourth movie, it would be a real shame. The ending of The Princess Switch 3 felt like a good stopping point, but it also left the door open for more. It makes me wonder if we'll get to see the characters we've grown to love one last time. What do you think? Should they just let it rest, or do you want more? Midway through, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on a potential fourth film? Do you have any ideas for what the plot could be? Drop a comment below. I'd love to see what you think.
I told you.
Not funny.
No.
Oh, you want funny? I'll give you funny.
No.
Continuing on, let's consider what the plot might look like if The Princess Switch 4 were to happen. With the heist elements introduced in the third film, perhaps we could see more capers that combine romance, holiday spirit, and a good dose of adventure. Maybe Fiona and Peter are pulled back into the criminal underworld for one last job that could either help or hinder Margaret and Stacy's wedding plans. And speaking of characters, let's not forget about the returning cast. Aside from Vanessa Hudgens, I'm sure we'd see Sam Palladio as Prince Edward and Nick Sagar as Kevin Richards. They're integral to the story, and their chemistry with Hudgens is just too good to miss. Plus, we can't leave out the hilarious side characters like Fiona's henchmen, who always add a fun touch to the madness. What about Bianca, Fiona's estranged mother? Amanda DeHoe's character was introduced in the last film, and it would be interesting to see how her dynamic with Fiona evolves. There could be some heartfelt moments there, especially if we delve into family themes. We've seen how important those connections are throughout the series, and it would be a shame not to explore them further. As we think about the possible storylines, it's worth noting that this series has a knack for blending heartfelt moments with comedic elements. This balance is one of the things that makes the Princess Switch films so charming. A fourth film would likely follow suit, offering up laugh-out-loud moments while still tugging at our heartstrings. As we've noted, everything we're imagining is still just speculation. Until Netflix officially confirms a fourth film, we're left to dream about the endless possibilities that lie ahead. This uncertainty can feel bittersweet, but it also stirs a vibrant conversation among fans. The excitement for what's to come keeps our hopes alive and our imaginations buzzing with ideas. Let's wrap up. The future of The Princess Switch 4 remains uncertain, but if Netflix gives it the green light, fans can look forward to more holiday magic, romance, and laughter. Are you ready for another adventure in this whimsical world? Fingers crossed for good news soon. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Keep the festive spirit alive, and let's see what unfolds next.
With law and custom, I crown you, Margaret Catherine Clare Delacourt, Queen of Montenaro.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to